Hey, what is going on, guys? It's DK back at you with another video here. For day 4 of the Summer League, we're going to be breaking down the main slate today. Real quick, I'm going to go over my lineup from last night. Summer League's been tough so far. Guys getting late scratched after lock. It's been really tough. The guys that did play in my lineup did pretty solid here. I brought up Michu Long, really liked him. Yuta Wannabe, again, for some reason listed as a shooting guard. Mayton, that was the kind of last minute fill in. I liked Hartzine a lot. Mitchell Robinson, threw in Tyler Hero in there, and then I had the donuts from Ivan Robb and Tony Bradley, who did not play. Pretty frustrating. Again, got news after lock that both of them were not play, so there's nothing really I could have done. Hopefully, again, we get news before lock. It's almost to the point now where, if you get news of starters that they're confirmed going to play, maybe just load up on them, because it's almost like every night now there's a late scratch. So hopefully we can avoid those today and win some money. Okay, so 5 games here. Starting point guard, you got Carson Edwards at the top at 8.5K. Seems like a pretty hefty price to pay, but he's going to shoot the ball a ton when he's out there. Boston, the minutes, besides Carson Edwards, everyone else was 20 minutes or below. He was the only one that got big minutes. He got 28 minutes. But yeah, so he's going to be a guy that is going to shoot the ball a ton when he's out there. So you can consider him as a spend up for sure. So Trey Van Blewett, let me go to New Orleans real quick. Obviously, there's no Zion. Probably no Christian Wood because he hasn't played in the first 2 games. And Kenrich Williams was also out last time. Frank Jackson sat out in last game, but the game before that, he had 30 points through 3 quarters. But with Frank Jackson not playing in the last game, Trayvon Blewett did really well. So if Frank Jackson's going to play at 4.9K, that's way too cheap. He would just be basically a lock, but do we know he's going to play? I don't know. And then if he doesn't play, then I would like Blewett as a spot up there at 7.4K. Kobe White at 7.2. I mean, you got to feel pretty safe about him. He's a rookie. The Bulls want to see what they got in him. They're giving him a lot of minutes. I like his upside here, so I do like him as well. Shaq Harrison didn't play in the last game. He got waived. Still technically on the roster, but didn't play, so I assume he's going to be out, so I'm just not going to go there. Or Norvell Jr., again, he's kind of the guy here for the Lakers. At 7.1K, I think he's perfectly fine as well. And then Nazmi Trelong, really like him here in the mid-range at 6.5. Don't think that price is high enough. He's a guy that fills up the stat sheet, which I really like. He's going to get you assists, rebounds, blocking, a steal here and there. So I do like him quite a bit here at 6.5K. Hopefully he plays. Let's see. A London Prentice would be a guy that would benefit if there's no Frank Jackson. So hopefully we get news of that before lock, but he's a guy I would consider there. Other than that, let's see. Is there anyone else? No. Okay, so let's move on to shooting guard. Shooting guard's a little tricky. I like the 3 guys here at the top. Windler, Josh Okogie, and Lonnie Walker the 4th. All 3 of those guys I think are really solid options. And I'm probably going to pick between one of these 3 for my shooting guard. Right now, I'm probably going to lean towards Lonnie Walker. Now, he did sit out last Summer League game, but that was only for rest purposes. So that makes me feel pretty confident that he's going to be back today. Again, you're never 100% certain here in the Summer League, but I think he's a pretty solid option there. Just below that, you got Jordan Poole. He's Golden State's rookie. They want to see what they got in him. He is going to shoot the ball a ton, but if his shot's not falling, he can hurt you. So a little more erratic, a little more risky, but does have some upside. Chandler Hutchinson, I think, is okay here at 6.9K. I don't think he has huge upside, but I think he's safe. Then Sterling Brown, I do like him as well at 6.6K from Milwaukee. He played, I think it was close to 30 minutes, maybe 31 minutes last time out in Milwaukee's game. And he's obviously a guy that got some run for the Bucks in the regular season. So if he starts and plays, I think he's too cheap here at 6.6. So I do like him as well. Below that, though, the cheap shooting guards, I don't think I want to take a shot at any of these guys. So it's probably going to be one of the top tier guys or Sterling Brown for me. Small forward. Let's see. Bigby Williams at the top. I don't think I want to go there. The 2 rookies for New Orleans are going to play, Jackson Hayes and What's his name? Is it Alexander Walker? Yeah, I think both those guys will be back tonight. So probably not going to go spend up 8.2K for Bigby Williams there. Bates Diop, it's going to be him and Josh Okogie, kind of the main guys in the offense for Minnesota for the Summer League. I think he's perfectly fine here at 7.3K. Bonzie Colson, do like him quite a bit here at 6.9. Only played, I think, 21 minutes in Game 2, though, so that does concern me a bit. I would like it if he was playing closer to 25 to 30 minutes, but he's just a guy that's going to produce when he's out there, so hopefully he plays close to 25 minutes. I do like Bonzie Colson. Let's see. Small forward is pretty thin here, honestly. So yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards more, spending up on small forward again, just because the cheap guys, no one really sticking out the page to me. So let's move on to power forward. Gafford is a spend up. I do like here at 8.1K. Chicago is just very limited with bigs. They have like 2 or 3 bigs in their roster, I think, and the rest guards. So he's basically guaranteed minutes, which I do like. He has a floor. He has a high floor. So at 8.1K, that is expensive, but you definitely can consider. Kakaki comes off the bench here for the Lakers, but he just crushes it when he gets time. Never going to see really more than like 20 or so minutes, or we haven't seen him get that at least. But again, he's a guy that produces when he gets time. The Boston guys, it's tough. I want to play some of these guys, but again, Boston just they gave everyone. No one got more than 20 minutes besides Carson Edwards. So if that trend's going to continue, it's kind of tough to target anyone on Boston. DJ Wilson, I would obviously like him if he plays. Hasn't played the first 2 games, so kind of expect him to be out again. So yeah, unless we get confirmation that he's playing, I just can't go there. Let's see. Travis Ware here at 5.5 started for Golden State. Played, I think, around 25 minutes. He's a guy that I think he's a pretty solid value, mid-tier to value play type guy. And then basically just the lock here, if he plays, is Chris Boucher. I don't know what they did with his price at 4.4K. He got like 40 fantasy points for us for Toronto in Game 1, so I'm going right back to the wall. If he plays, he's just going to crush value, and he's just a lock for me. So really like him. I think that's just the easiest play of the day for sure. And then center, it's tough. So Jackson Hayes, like I said, he's most likely going to play tonight. We don't know. He doesn't have a great offensive game. So for that reason, probably not going to go there at 7.6K. I think there's probably better spend-ups. Robert Williams at 7K. He's a guy that is going to be asked to play some decent minutes for Boston in the regular season. Only played 19 minutes, but still is really productive when he's out there. 9 points, 9 boards, 3 steals, 2 assists, 2 blocks. So I would love him if I knew he was going to play 25 minutes. I still leaning towards it just because he's so productive when he's out there. Christian Wood hasn't played in the first 2 games. Honestly, I'm expecting him not to play again. They got Jackson Hayes now too, so yeah. Unless we get confirmation that Christian Wood's playing, I just can't do it. And then other than that, like I said, like Boston guys like Taco Fall, I just don't think I'd rather go with Robert Williams just because again, everyone was so limited besides Carson Edwards, but Robert Williams is a guy that can crush it in limited time, so he'd be the one other Boston guy that I would consider there. Well, and then lastly here, Jack Landale at 5.9K. That's too cheap right now. He started, played closer to 30 minutes in Game 1. I think he played like 25 in Game 2. And he's a guy that has been pretty solid when he gets the time. So I do like him as a cheaper guy or in kind of the mid-tier range. I do like him. But yeah, other than that, I think that's about it. So again, guys, it's a summer league. Take it easy. Don't go crazy. There's going to be late breaking news after lock. I think it's happened every single day so far. I've gotten screwed with a guy with a 0, but I'm gonna do my best to retweet relevant information. Again, hopefully we get starting lineups. Again, I don't think it would be the worst idea to kind of load up on a team that like guys are at least gonna play just because like they're guaranteed minutes. But yeah, like I said, I will put my Twitter in the description below. I'll try to retweet relevant information and stuff like that. So it is really important to follow me there. And yeah, I'll be back for another video on Tuesday. So I'll see you guys then.